For GC Sports Racing on NASCAR Heat 5. This is your broadcaster commentator, Enoch22. Got some buddies here with me. I got Grim and Titans. They'll be commentating with me, and we got an in-race reporter, Taddy, Aqua Taddy, our buddy here, the guy that's put this all together. This is the second night of GC Sports in the Truck Series. We're starting it off at Talladega, perfect place to start. We're doing preset setups, good way to get everyone kind of accustomed to each other, see how everyone runs. It's going to be a heck of a night. We're going to be doing 100% race with 2 times wear and stages, no damage, no cautions. Only cautions coming out are going to be those the stage breaks, and that's going to be tough. You're really going to have to play out how you're going to be working with it, and with the 2 times wear, it's really going to make a difference. Really glad to be here. I'm excited. I'm pumped. Can't wait to go racing. They already went through qualifying, so I can't wait to see how that turned out. We had the first race last night, and that was a heck of a battle. I heard through the first two stages, a lot of side-by-side action. Then it turned into a fuel-saving race. We had a bit of everything with GC Sports with the trucks. But I'm excited to get going. Let's see, man, Grim, dude, it's great to talk to you. I haven't seen you, heard you in a long time. How are you feeling about tonight with these drivers?
Pretty glad Taddy brought me in here to accommodate tonight and come back here. It's going to be interesting to see how well these guys do tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, it is.
we got 22 drivers getting ready to go green. Qualifying just ended. T-Bird sits on the pole. 2 minutes. They'll be getting ready. The race timer will be going. But 22 drivers all fighting tonight for that first inaugural win in the opening race of the GC Sports. Last night we had CTK Mike on the Slider Night 1 race. So he's sitting pretty, points leader over there. And any one of these 22 drivers can become one of the top drivers entering, favorites for the season is getting ready to entering week 2. So this is a huge race, way to build the momentum. New league, new drivers, nobody's really seen each other. So this could be a huge race. And if it's anything like last night, this is going to be an amazing race to watch.
Man, that's a really good point. Thank you, Taddy. You could set yourself up really strong at the beginning of the season here by just going out there, running well, even getting that win. You could breathe. You've got a bunch of races until playoffs. Speaking of, whoa, what are the playoffs? So what's the season going to look like? It's going to be about 15 races, 16 races. Full season. We're going to have 4 playoff races, and it's going to dwindle down, get into that more throughout the season, but it's going to be exciting. And there's 22 drivers, right, in these trucks. So GC Sports starting off just trucks. Everyone starts in trucks, and you got to work your way up. That's the really cool thing. We've got Monday night, Tuesday night. The 10 top drivers at the end of the season, those 10 top drivers both nights, they're going to be the 20 that go in Xfinity for next year. I'm looking forward to it. I know it's down the line, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. Really can't wait. So yeah, if you want to let us know when we can join, that'd be cool. Where'd you end up qualifying there, Taddy?
I start 9th, man. That might be my worst super speedway start ever.
Man, 9th, and right there, Titans, I don't know if you're here, but I'm going to be looking at you as kind of our a mix between a Larry Mack and a Jeff Gordon. You're a driver, but you know a lot about it. How would you feel, Titans, if you were starting 9th tonight?
It's about mid-pack, so I'd imagine it'd get back into single file racing, so I'd try to get to the inside line or outside line as fast as possible, and just ride it out for a little bit, let everybody make mistakes, and pick my way through the field.
Yeah, man, that's a good way of looking at it. Everyone's got a different view. If it was me driving and I was starting in 9th, oh man, middle of the pack, that's so tough. What you're gonna do. But Taddy, good luck with that and working your way on up through there. It's gonna be it's gonna be fun to watch.
In case you guys look for me, I'm the bright orange 00 truck.
Bright orange
Should be pretty
doubles.
easy to find.
All right, sweet. That's good to know.
And timer expired. You guys can join.
We can join. All right, so we're gonna get a little bit of blue screen here, so just bear with us. Oh, that's a good
Have some
point.
partners on pit road.
All right. Oh,
Me and Titans, we came in the same season.
Oh
shoot.
yeah.
Hey, you still the one that taught me how to race Canadian tires, so.
Yeah. I've
It's
went through a
crazy
whole
how.
name change since then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now your identity's out, Titans.
Yeah, my
Huh?
family's out.
That's all right. That's all right. Well,
Titans and now I identify as NAS.
well, we're going green here. The 15, the T-Bird, starting on the pole, but it looks like got that 24 Keystone Cowboy. He's on the outside, takes the lead. I don't know if they were working together on that.
Oh, somebody's stalled in one of the turns. Stalled
Looks
on the
like
front stretch.
looks like it's single file all the way to about 5th position where they're going side by side. Yeah, Mo Power, a few of them. And they're kind of spreading out here.
Somebody is stalled on the front stretch.
Oh, that is not a way you want to start this race, especially without having any in-game or manual cautions.
Oh, yeah, Mo Power Coco. He just lagged out. Mo Power Coco or Mo Power Cowboy?
Well, at the beginning of the season, hopefully you can get that all taken care of. Looks like these drivers are doing a really good job of getting settled. It's early. They all know that. You're not going to win on the first lap. A few people may have fallen back some, but looking back from Taddy, you can see that it is pretty single file. He had a huge run on that 44. So he tries to take it on the outside. Probably knows no one's going to come with him. It's a good time to maybe see what you can do. I like to use opening stage as kind of an experiment. Grim, how do you feel about that? Oh. I like that. I like that input about experimenting. You went with the safe thing. I wasn't even thinking about that. Titans, if you were to experiment, would you be experimenting with gas or maybe what line you could run in?
I'd be experimenting with how just the runs I can get off of people where if I was in the front or if I was in the back. Just experimenting if anybody would be willing, which I doubt anybody would be willing to go this early, just probably getting spots, but just experimenting with runs and just seeing if I get the high lane to work.
Yeah, yep, yeah. I hear you on that, man. I try and do the same, but with this big field of competitive drivers, you don't want to fall back too much. And it looks like a second lane is starting. That might be Taddy. Yeah, Taddy in the 00. See if I can click over to him, and he's starting that high line up with that 44 in front of him. That 16's coming to the inside. Yeah. No, not at all. And you got to have that run from the get-go too. You know, you can't just go up there and then wait for the run. You got to get it before you kind of go up and hope that they all come with you. But he's got about 4 trucks behind him right now. They're not losing too much ground, but they are losing that ground to that big inside line that's doing a great job working together. Man, it's funny, you know. There's a lot of laps in this race, and it all comes down to the last one. But you can really learn a lot, and we'll see. So this is a preset lobby, right, guys? So when it comes to NASCAR heat games and presets, mile and a halfs, the presets make a big difference, right? But super speedways. You could run 1, you could run 9. You know, what do you guys like to run? Titans, do you like it to be a real loose car on the super speedways or what?
I always like to be loose no matter where I'm running, so I'm always going to be running as high as the slide as I possibly can without being all sorts out of whack loose. But I'm not. What times where is this in percentage?
100%. 100% race, and it's 2 times wear.
So yeah, I'd probably go with an 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Just going out there looser is faster. So.
Yeah, man, it's funny because I remember not even when I just first started playing, when I first started getting like, a lot of action going on here, around 10th, 11th on back, about 3 wide. 22, 23 in the 98. They're running strong. That 22 on the inside's doing a great job. Slides in below the 52, who was able to steal the spot away. Wow, that was some good racing there. That was very, very nice stuff. We'll see how that goes later on when everyone's fighting for positions. But you know, like the sliders, you know, if you want to be able to make those kind of moves, I feel like you have to be on a higher number. Like I'll run a 9 now on these tracks, but I used to run a 1 and be like 1's fine. Yeah, but when you're going into a corner, you don't really want it to be on 1. But hey, to each their own. As we go through the grid here, let's see who's leading, man. I don't even know who's leading this race. Looks like we got a truck coming out of the pits. Oh.
Keystone Cowboy is the leader.
I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm going through the cameras thinking I'm switching cars. It's been a while, so, you know. Let's see if I can get back there.
Keystone Cowboy.
Keystone Cowboy. Thank you, Titans. That's a cool looking 24.
Low Power Disaster in 3rd. And that was his 5th, I believe. Oh,
all right.
That was 5th.
A lot of Mo Powers in here, man. It looks like I think we know who's going to be working together. And speaking of, you know, working together, super speedways, you don't really need to practice too much, but a good thing to do is to get into communication, a type of rhythm with someone, kind of make allies in here that you're going to work with. Grim, is that something that you used to do when you really raced a lot on consoles, especially at the super speedways? Try and find people you could work with early on. Yeah, I saw. That's right. Yeah, that's good to have, man. And you know, if you don't really have someone that you can work with, you got this whole race to kind of gain that through other drivers. Try and show them, hey, man, I'm clean. I'm not pushing subjects when I shouldn't be. You can count on me, type of thing. You can really do that, or you could be reckless and no one's gonna want to work with you. It really depends on who you are. You gonna be like Titans and be reckless? No, Titans isn't reckless. He's smart. He's methodical, just like all these other drivers as I'm seeing here. I was going through the field. I saw that there was a pack of about 3 drivers that are off this lead, but they're working together. That's good to see. As there's still a little bit of, not really side by side, just feeling out other lines. Guys are lifting now, seeing what they can do. H-Trout running well right now in 4th. He's got a line of cars behind him, a line of trucks. And this is good. RJ Smitty, been racing with him for a long time too. It's good to see that name. The Evo being the 13. Good luck, man. Heavy duty 420. There's a lot of names I haven't seen before, but everything's looking pretty good. Goes to Aqua Taddy. He's got that group behind him. Man, it's been a long time. I think, yeah, man. Gosh, I can't remember. I think 56K dial-up was still a thing. That long ago? No, but it's been a while. It's always good though. It's nice. Taddy having me come on in here. I enjoy this, especially when it's such good racers like we've got. 98 at Country Caliber, doing a good job getting back in there. Got that 23 right behind him. Is that Taddy up there on the outside still? He might be that experimenter. See what's going on. Why not try it out? You got Brian SP.
Field on the outside by himself.
Oh, geez. All right. No wonder why we have so many viewers, man. No, not at all, dude. Well, I'm happy someone said that. I actually have this up. Thanks to everyone that's watching. It's great. I see all those comments popping up, but I'm so focused on this racing, I can't even read anything. It looks like some guys are coming into the pits. We got about 4 drivers, 4 trucks coming on in. Wow. Taddy, if you're not too busy, how many laps you got left in this stage here?
7 laps to go on the stage.
10 laps to go on the stage. Oh. All right. Well, nice. I'd love to see little maybe strategy. 4 trucks coming in. Some guys are ducking below the double yellow for a long time. That's been kind of a sign of, hey, I'm pitting this time. So let's see.
By
if
the way,
that's still
guys,
the
you
case.
should be able to hear me now, so we should all be good.
All right, let's see how these guys come on in. I'm gonna shut my trap for a sec. Oh, all right. I'm hitting the wrong button again.
A little bit of contact between, I think that was the 52 and the 15 coming into pit road, I believe.
All right, yeah, it looked like the heavy number of drivers coming on in. See, Taddy's still out there. See, who's he with? He's with, I'll remember everyone's name after a while. Yeah, Mo Power Disaster. He stayed out. I believe he's got the lead. If I'm wrong, correct me, but got these guys coming off pit road now. And wow, it looks like they had a really good. Everyone came down well. They were all on the same page. They're all kind of together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You never hear that live counting on TV here. Live counting over YouTube on. Good job, everyone, with the blending. And let's see, Keystone Cowboys got a nice run, but they'll come back to them. And while I was looking at that, we did miss the leaders coming to pit road, but we'll stick with Mo Power Disaster.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Smitty and Old Guy are leading.
Taddy's leading right behind him.
Taddy.
I haven't pit yet.
Yeah, and that was really
not to pit.
You did not pit. Okay, that was super fast. Looked like just gas only. What do you guys think?
I would. Tires don't wear that hard here.
No, nope.
Does Plant race, or does he just stick in the comment section?
He races on the Friday night scene.
Ah.
He races on the iRacing side. We got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, this is looking like a pretty good race so far, even without the cautions. And I'm going to jinx it right now. I don't believe in jinxes, so I'll say it as hard as I want. That was some good racing from the get-go. Pretty much everyone stayed together. We did have a few guys that had to fall off, but they stuck with it. 24 is getting a huge. Whoa, man? Last I just checked, they were about half a backstretch away from this 38 truck, but here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trucks, 7 trucks. And now I'm gonna be the count from Sesame Street, but
that's the only way that they can get the outside going is if the outside has more trucks than the inside.
You got to also think they pitted before. They already had some momentum built up. But look at them running down Taddy by himself. But he is in the lead. Wow, man. Taddy's got to be going like 20 miles per hour slower at least.
Yeah.
And if you don't look at it in miles per hour, you look at it in kilometers per hour, then you can just back on out of here. But no, I'm just kidding. Whatever you like, I don't care. But everyone blended pretty well together. Look at all these trucks, and that's pretty good.
Fortunately for Taddy, he just couldn't catch him at the right time.
Yeah, well, maybe Taddy just knew. I'm speaking as if Taddy's not in here and can hear. But maybe he just knew it's the first stage. They got this huge run. I'm not gonna try and block anyone to get a draft or anything. But yeah, he's definitely going to be staying where he is for this. It's a great view from his truck right now, looking off the roof of it. Well, let's go through here.
Plant says he doesn't do console anymore. I'm guessing I beat him so bad every time I race with these guys. He just didn't want to play on console anymore.
You're trying to get him out of retirement. No, I'm with it doesn't matter. It's fun. If you can have fun with it, you enjoy it, you do it. And it's great.
It was a good lead when I was here. I just went on to bigger things, I guess you should say.
No, there's no bigger than this. Yeah, you were on a different agenda. That's pretty much it, Titans. You were on a different agenda because there's think about the size of this and the way that GC Sports and Taddy has been working on this for years. There's a ton of drivers. Justin Shackett, I used to race with him a lot. Wow, good to see his name in here. Jake Kelly's truck sounds like there's something wrong with it. I don't know if he's just playing around. Probably he's Australian. Oh my gosh, it must be tough doing this upside down, but good for him.
Probably. The leaders are coming to the white flag of the stage this time by. They'll be on the
white flag. First stage about to be done here.
RJ Smitty is a cool guy. It's been a while since I've seen him. But
it's funny, man. I feel like the guys in here that I've known the longest are RJ Smitty and Justin Shackett. We used to run in a truck series together long time ago. And then, man, it's crazy how it all happens. I'm the father of Titans, No, I'm not. Okay. We all know that. We all know that I'm not. It's D's that's your father, but.
Okay, yeah, it's just more downhill from
there. Yeah, I know. All right, I'm gonna get off the personal stuff. Let's get back to racing.
It's good seeing Trout too.
Yeah.
Good story for him.
Man, I
seeing racing too.
This is it's pretty good. And like I was saying before, there's guys I've never heard of that it will probably kick me out of their lobby if they saw me online, not knowing who I am. That's always the worst. It's like, you don't know who I am, getting kicked out of the lobby, they don't even race with them, and horrible. All right, so that's the end of stage 1. Taddy, how'd you end up doing there, man?
I got 12th.
12th. All right, hey, learning process there. Let the other guys do their thing. Let's see if anyone.
Actually, if you recall, you guys were talking a lot about saving fuel out there, right? And I don't know if you noticed, but I was the one truck that went longer than everybody else on the track.
Yeah, I hope none of the drivers are watching this and heard you right there. That's usually something that I like to keep on in the hush-hush.
Well, it's kind of funny, though, because I say that, right, but I was also the guy that kept making all the moves on the outside, so I wasn't back there lifting and saving fuel. I was making moves, and I was running wide open the whole time.
That's true.
Just wanted to see where that was going to sit. There was no saving on my truck. I was the one guy that kept going by myself to the outside.
Yeah, that's a good point, and you're still able to do it. See, now you're putting thoughts into these drivers' heads. Keep it to yourself, man. Good luck on this this restart.
Says he's had a slight vibration in the truck. Hopefully they fix that on the last pit stop.
Yeah, man. Slight vibration could be loose wheel lug. I mean, it could be a few things. Titans will pull out his Larry Mack Ford cutaway car.
Go to the cutaway truck real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
That could be a lot of things.
Got a good restart. These front drivers in these trucks kind of working together. Keystone in the 24 kept it at the lead as we go back to 38 with Mo Power. He was the last car single file, but now the 52 is falling back. He's going to slow all these guys up, but he sneaks his way down to the bottom. Mo Power Cat at 23.
He's responding to plant and bigger, better things on the console. Okay, I'm moving on to bigger, better things on the console. I haven't made the jump to iRacing yet.
And you know, I was talking about these guys that I've never heard of. The Evo in the 13 truck. He's running third right now. That's awesome. Cool little sleeper pick. Heavy Duty's another one in the 44.
Everybody going to the outside.
Oh man, let's see it. You know those guys in the back? It looks like they're
a little bit of
kind of
people in the
fanning
wall
out.
here. 88 and them got a little bit in the wall. Little jam up there. Little jam up.
They're 3 wide.
Yeah, there's a little jam up back mid pack there.
Look at Taddy! Shoot! Oh my gosh, going for that lead! Wow. Oh, that's a highlight. Man, he's got room to spare too. Oh, lucky. How much did you pay everyone in there to do that for you, Taddy? Dang, that was nice.
I was still sitting in 12th before all that, but I feel like I might be a sitting duck right now.
You're a sitting duck. I don't know how you did it, man. That was great. Good job.
Actually, so for back to 12th, I actually went to the outside just before all those trucks went up there to break the draft and go around the leader. So it was actually just really good timing because I ended up getting all their draft and sucking around the first half, and then I just ducked below to use the 24 and then split them on the way out.
Oh yeah, man, that was awesome. That was good to see. Trying to go through. It was good by everyone else to keep it all together. Ooh, 52 tried to bring it down there in front of the 74. I had a second thought about it. It was smart to do. Good job. See if he can find a place.
We might have to bring that 00 into the garage. I think he's got an illegal motor in that thing. Because he's just driving off from a pack. I think we need to take that in there for...
I'm trying to figure out why they're not on my tail yet.
I think it's... I remember there was this one race, and it was maybe like 10 or so years ago. Michael Waltrip won like Daytona in a truck, but his tailgate got so crushed in, the spoiler was dipping down, so you know it was more streamlined, and he won it, but they like took the win away because it didn't pass. And maybe he got his truck a little damaged, even though there's no damage. You got that spoiler sticking down, and just running away.
Yeah, I don't understand this right now because Taddy's literally just pulling away from this whole pack.
Yeah. I'm watching from Monster in that 97, nice looking.
And, you know,
that knot. You gotta put that in
honest,
there.
I actually am pulling away. Like I was only at 0.9 seconds before. Now I'm at 1.5 seconds. I don't know if the 16 truck he was lagging earlier and him sitting in second.
He said he had some vibrations, so.
Oh man, that's something to look at, you know. And then you gotta think, you know, you're gonna think for yourself. You're gonna think for the whole group. Sometimes, for myself, I'll think, man, you know, I don't have the car right now. I'm gonna let someone else kind of go and try and pull us forward. Maybe that's not a thought of his mind. Like, hey, you know what? I'm staying here. You guys can get around me.
I think it's something wrong with the 16 because I just watched the 3 pass him. I just watched the 4 pass him.
And he's going, yeah. So it's like, what do you do at that point? Do you move out everyone's way, let them go, or you know? It depends on what side of the bed you woke up on in the morning. You know, Like you could think either way. Let him by or say, hey, no, you want to get around me, you get around me the hard way. Who knows? But you're right, man. I'm seeing
I
that.
would
And they're
peek out and bring
going.
everybody with them
Yeah, I'm
because
surprised
they're not going to catch him.
I'm surprised they're not
Yeah.
all doing that already. Because you're right, man. Look at those guys go. Let's try and get on the A trout. Perfect timing for me to get on his camera as he clears the 0-0, and he's moving up to the top to kind of take that draft, or to help that draft of the 0-0. And Taddy looks like he's saying, all right, I had enough of the lead. You guys can go. I'll stay with you. Yeah, that's all right. He's up there. RJ Smitty taking the lead. Now let's try and look through. The 13 has moved back towards the back. Hopefully he can stick with this group.
It's the same way with Keystone Cowboy. He dropped back after that restart too.
Ooh. Oh, again, we got one more stage after this. Country Caliber, he's got the 33 on his outside. There's about 3 trucks looking up top. Everyone's kind of spread out. Why not use this as a good time to do some of that experiment that I was talking about? But we'll see.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have, if I ever did get iRacing, I wouldn't mind giving you what I did on NASCAR Heat when I was racing. So if I ever do, I wouldn't mind giving anybody.
Man, it's getting personal here. These guys are about to have a little track battle.
You'd be like Cola, literally, if you go on iRacing. He's picked it up like he's racing here. So it wouldn't take you long to get a feel for it.
That 45 truck of Brian SP is doing a great job. He's clear low. If you can hear me, you can go down, even though the delay probably wouldn't help you. But very good job on the outside. He looked like he was by himself. Just had that momentum. Wow, this is looking good. Hey, Taddy, it looks like you got some time to let us know how many laps you got left here in this stage.
10 laps to go. And the reason that you had those people backing off is you're only about 2 laps short on fuel to make it the whole way on the stage.
Oh, wow. So you don't want to be the guy in the front that's pulling everyone, you know? Okay. Man,
I'm actually only staying off the 45 because he's lag spiking forward and backwards.
Okay, good to know. So this kind of brings a thought into my mind when it comes to strategy, guys. Let's think about the final stage. It's going to be longer, all right? It's going to be longer than this. Do you push it now and pit with, like, say, 2 to go and then not pit because you know you're going to have to pit in the third stage? What I just said, does that make sense to you? Do you kind of get what I'm saying out of that?
Yeah, I get what you mean. You're trying to figure out a way to split the difference in the last stage without actually having to pit more than the other guys do.
Yeah, right. And just like keep going here. Don't save anything, but maybe everyone's gonna have to pit. But like I don't know, it's trying to find that sweet spot. And if I really practice, I'd be able to tell a little more. But wow, 22 making a nice run on the 74 on the outside. But Titans, did you ever kind of go into a race with strategy on your mind, or are you all speed? Because for me, myself, I was never the fastest guy out there. So when I would practice for a race, I would look at different strategy moves I can make to pick up spots. But your speed, would you be looking at this race, practicing, look like truck into the wall? Would you look at it like, I could save fuel here, I can pit here? How do you feel about that?
I honestly, whenever I go into these super speedway races, I go in with.
Oh, we got a wreck! Oh, hard
wreck. Trout came up into the 22 with Tackleberry, and they're fanning out. Yeah,
I think 5 cars got took out there. Let me get back here. Look here.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
Yeah, ESPN the Ocho, everyone.
T-Bird, our pole sitter, was involved.
Got T-Bird back here. We got Keystone got in that too.
Trout and the 33.
I think Evo. I don't know if Evo got in the middle of that or not because he's back here too.
The 33 is Jake Kelly, the Australian. Yeah.
So, all right, here's a question, Graham. Do you think that was a factor of everyone just trying to push it, or some people trying to save and then kind of bottling people up? It kind of looked like people were trying to get through and pick up. It looked like a little bit of both, actually. And I don't know, Graham. What do you think happened there on the backstretch?
I think it was a little bit of both. I think it was just lane communication too by them as well. Oh, we got another one possibly. Well, that was
wow,
almost
what a
save,
right man! You see that?
That was almost another wreck there.
Wow.
But yeah, I think it was a little bit of both. I think it was miscommunication along with people trying to save and people trying to just I want to go kind of thing because it's getting close to the end of the stage. As we see Taddy Dyson slicing it like he's Cole Trickle up here. So.
Yeah, man, I agree. It looked like a little bit of both there. Especially when you're trying to save, you can't just get right back to it. There's a lot of momentum that you got to build up.
The 74 and the 97 are just going at it at the outside line. They just passed about 5 cars. They fly on that side.
Man, it's gonna show. Going back to last night's race, there's a lot of saving that was done. Yeah. Key thing, hey man, you save. Make sure you got people to pit with. Communication's gonna be key. And wow, I don't even know what to say.
I'm gonna give it creds right now. That 97 is making the high set work by itself.
Yeah, that's just how much they're saving.
Like he is getting such a good side draft off these guys getting up here.
Is that the that light green truck? Wow, 3 wide back here, going 4 wide, stay up there, 22, 4 wide, 4 wide, man. All right.
I believe damage is off, yes. Damage and cautions are off.
Man.
That was interesting. Ooh.
Jeez, my blood pressure spiked. I don't know about these guys, but that was insane. Good job. And you were talking about that 97. That is that green truck. He's taking the lead. Good job by him. Taddy stuck 3 wide here.
15th at the beginning of that lap.
And he gets back to the outside. Good job. A-Trout still with it.
Monster Pollock, that's the name. I mean, he was very good last season, so I should have known that.
Yeah. And this is going good. Damage is off. This is the first time I got to look at the comments. But, what's up, Plant, man? Yeah, damage is off, but, the cautions are off as well. So, man.
So that your boy Trout still got a chance here in the 3rd stage.
Here we go. Yeah, he's sticking with the pack. Blakey in that cool 16 Toyota Tundra. That's a nice paint scheme. I like that. Good pick. Get your caliber. Everyone's just trying to hold their own. I was thinking so that when we watched Taddy move his way to the front that first time, kind of 3rd of the way into this stage, I was thinking, all right, maybe everyone's going to, all right, let's cool off. Let's chill. Let's get into a single file line. It doesn't look like that's the case right now. These guys are going at it. They're making moves.
Yeah.
So Titans, what are the chances of a caution here, Larry Mack? The last 6 races, there's a caution within 5 to go, right?
In the past 25-year history of this race, the past 2 years of history in this series, and then put together the 90 laps that are in this race, I think.
Yeah. So you're going to get to Chicago in 2.5 hours, is what you're saying? That's it. Yeah, man. Do the math. It's that easy. But
I don't think there's going to be a yellow coming up.
Well, yeah, there's not going to be a yellow, but I don't think there's going to be like a wreck that would have caused one anyways. These guys are doing it.
And even if we don't even have yellow bombs, so.
Yeah, right. But I was just saying in the sense of how hard these guys are going to go at it, try and take up room that's not really there, but they're doing a great job.
We're coming to the white flag of the stage.
White flag here. Let's see if I can get to this. I'm gonna get to this 98 truck. I think. Come on. I'll get there. There we go. It looks like a good view.
Should be coming up to the end of the stage here. I'd like to say there's 3 to go.
He said
I think this is it. This is it.
The end of the stage here.
Oh.
Oh.
Not sure if something happened with that 97 because the folks behind him out of fuel. Well, hey, man.
He's going my speed.
So I'm guessing you're out of fuel too. Hey, see, you use this as a nice experiment. Looks like someone gave a nice high five to that 16. Oh, that was it's pretty good. Who do we even get to win that stage here? I wasn't even on the winning truck. Sorry, whoever did it.
I'm gonna go with whoever got first.
Whoever got first. Wait. No, that makes sense. Yeah, all right. Good job, Mopow Cats. Let's see, and Mopow Disaster is right there with him. So I mean, come on, there's got to be some kind of working together. I think with the names. That was good. That was good. Good job. Nice dad joke. All right, let's see. You guys finally gonna take tires now, right? Why not? You're putting all the gas in it. Put some tires.
Take tires
Why
now
not?
so you don't have to put.
I mean, technically, depending on how hard they wore the tires out, technically you can go another till the next pit stop with the tires.
With no, I mean, and also
this track don't wear tires out like most people think it should.
Yeah, and you could have gone with maybe 1 can, and just know that you're gonna have to pit again and take 2 cans. Then there's so many different things that could go around in your head. As Mopower Cat continues to keep the lead at the start of the final stage, and it looks like they're side by side behind him.
I do have a question from the boss man. I don't know it's in stream, but I have a question to ask Teddy.
Yeah,
is there a rule stated that you have to wait till you cross the line before you drop low?
It's not one in the rule books, but I'll evaluate that.
Okay.
Well, it looks like that bottom line is staying glued to the double yellow, and that high line's thinking that the inside line's got COVID because they're staying far away. They're up there towards the wall, and they're doing a pretty good job. I'm going to try and get to them without getting lost here. I'll just stay with Trout as he's pulling on the 16 to the outside. And the 16's help saying goodbye. Oh, looks like a truck is going up towards the wall. That might be the 74. I don't know. But went up, hit the wall. Hopefully he can stick with the draft.
Oh, yeah, Michael, exactly. Stage 3 is going to be really interesting with fuel strategy and who's going to make it, who's not going to make it. So I'll tell you right now, I'll throw it back to old school here. I think probably a couple seasons ago with Giggity Cringe. I was in the exact same spot here. I was in development when we had it, and me and actually WRX Mike had this. I literally laid off the throttle for a good. I think it was like 4 or 5 laps short. I can't remember. I laid off and let the guy behind me push me, and saved me at least 3 to 4 laps.
You let the guy behind you push you to save. That's good. Wow.
If you let off down the backstretch just enough that you're not technically completely out the throttle, you could literally save fuel by him pushing you instead of being on the throttle.
Wow. Yeah. Hey man, if he wants to help you by doing that, then more power to you.
Oh, they didn't know it when I was doing it. They just thought they were pushing me. So.
Developmental ones. You know, what do they know?
Exactly.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, there's a wad of cars back here mid-pack. Ooh.
I can't get... All right. Yeah, I'm on Justin Chakic's truck here, and I mentioned before that I used to race with him. I'm not gonna lie, I never had a good taste for the guy. He is a very aggressive driver, but look at what it's done for him now. He's in 4th here, and let's hope that he'll have some people to work with. He's a good dude, amazing driver, but he was just too aggressive for my taste. But it always paid off for him in the long run, and it's great to see him out here. Hopefully he could do pretty well. But it does look like they're 3 wide towards the mid of the pack with that 22. Man, I'm seeing that 22 doing a lot of 3 wide driving. I feel like I think I'm always going to him. when there is this situation going on. And he's doing a hell of a job too. He's keeping that truck straight. That 97, he's doing a good job. He's not clear yet. Stay up there, bud. Stay up there, bud. Oh man. Wow. Taddy's in a tough spot there, but it looks like they're working their way through the 22 squeeze and Taddy down. The 44 is trying to sneak its way through. Look like Taddy's going way to the outside. Yeah. Oh, the 20 and the 8 are fast on pit road.
You made it work. Taddy's moving on the outside.
Man. I'm kind of digging Keystone back here. Just he's kind of watching. I hope, he's just.
He's got that Michael Waltrip kind of strat right now. Just riding in the back.
Ride in the back and just hang out here, kind of like a Ryan Newman type. Yeah. But you don't want to be too far back either. And you don't want to be in the back where you get caught up in a wreck, Yeah. So there's so many like if, ands, or buts.
Or like a 50-50.
Yeah, a lot of if, and, or buts. And speaking of butts, I'm on the 44 truck, a Natalie Decker, and looking pretty good here. Thanks, Titans. I heard that little laugh. You know how we all feel about Natalie Decker. She's a cutie. But Taddy's sticking with that high side, trying to get some help from the 52. Man, this is a crazy view. Still 3 wide, and he's just straddling that high line up there, doing a great job. 16's little squirrel. Man, I got to give a lot of credit to that 52. Hell of a job holding it. Oh, there too. Wow, good job. You went that just a tad bit. Nothing to worry about. It is. Oh, I just heard some bean banging on Brian's 45. Ty Majeski's truck. And it looks like the 33. Stick with it, bud.
Banging the wall.
Jeez, man. So, Titans, where would you be right now in this situation? You see all this stuff happening. Say you're right in the middle of it. What are you going to do? Try and just fight through it, get your way to the front, or hold back a bit?
I'd probably be doing somewhat what Taddy's doing right now.
Yeah.
Through the field, so I don't have to deal with that.
What about you, Grim? What are you going to be doing, man?
I'd be right where Keystone Cowboy is, back of the field, wait until some carnage would happen, and I'd just pick up the pieces.
That, dude. I'm not going to lie. That'd be me, too. I'd be, like, checking my fuel, see where the number goes down, and like what part of the track it's going to go from this number down to 15 to 14. Where does it do? I'm checking that. Well. Of course, I'm not checking that out, but let's get to it. And he is again, man. Wow, man. Taddy must be breaking the bank with all the money he's been paying off these drivers to be working with him all night, because this has been something. They're breaking up a little bit. That doesn't look like it was the plan. It just, something that happens. Let's see, Taddy, I like how Taddy's staying up here with that 22. He's kind of showing like, hey, man, I will work with you. I've liked what you've been doing. Because Taddy could have dropped down in front of the 52 and left the 22 to dry, but they're both clear. They can move down if they wanted to. And, he stayed there. I like seeing that. And I'm sure the 22 does too. I bet you now the 22 is going to say, hey, for you doing that, not leaving me out to dry, I'm going to work with you. Grim, I feel like you'd be in the same boat as me on that as well.
Oh, they saved that. No, there's a wreck behind there.
Yeah, there we go.
45. Got into it.
I missed it.
I think that might have kind of somewhat messed over Keystone Cowboy.
See, that's the thing.
He didn't get in it, but he's off of the draft. That's what's going to suck about it.
Yeah, see, if I was in a chat with these guys, I'd be talking to whoever's in front of him, saying, "Hey, man, just back up a little bit, guys. Back up, please." But then again, you can think, hey, there's going to be more guys trying to go side by side. They're going to be losing ground. And right now, it looks like he's just thinking, let me just glue myself. There's a double yellow. And I don't know if he's going to get that help. How many laps you got left in this final stage here, Mr. Taddy? If you got time.
Yeah, let me get to the line and I'll tell you.
Yeah. Like this guy's not busy or anything, you know. He's,
yeah, I'm just leading the back.
Just lead, yeah, right.
Oh wait! You can't multitask? Wow. I don't know if it was lag or if 2 got in the rear bumper of that 22.
I got 41 laps remaining.
41.
And I think you can probably tell, but my game plan is not to be saving fuel.
I couldn't tell. You lead, and I didn't even think of that actually. But so you think fuel's gonna play a big part? Looks like.
Yeah. Well, like we talked about, like last night in the sliders, everybody kind of did that whole, save 4 or 5 laps because you're only about 5-6 laps short. So if you can save 1 or 2 per run, because you got to pit about 3 times if you're not going to save fuel. So if you can save 2 laps per run, you can actually make it. However, what I'm trying to do is set a pace fast enough that those guys trying to save are either going to lose the draft and lose too much time, or they're just going to have to get lucky to be able to save it.
I like that. That's a really good thing. That's veteran thinking right there. I don't know about you guys, but I remember there's been a few times where I'd be in a race and I'd think, all right, I got to save fuel. And say you're a quarter of the way through that saving fuel run, and then all of a sudden you're like, man, that was a waste. Dang it, I shouldn't have been doing that. I should have been running all out. This isn't going to make a difference. Anyways, that's probably going to play a part for some of these guys.
Oh, we got a wreck in the back here. 33 of the Aussie got in a wreck. Yeah, he got back here, got wrecked, along with, looks like Keystone got in the middle of that, which I feel bad for him because he's been strong. Yeah, then another one here. I don't know who that was with, too.
Yeah, that 74 has been having a tough day, man. That was kind of like the Coda race. He just rammed right into the back of the 24.
Man, it's really unfortunate because I don't know how it's looked on y'all's end, but from my view here in the driver's seat, this has been a really good race. I know I've made some crazy moves going 3-4 wide at times, but when I'm making the moves, the people are holding their line. So that's the only reason I'm able to make moves like that is I'm trusting the racing out here that the people are holding their lines really well.
Yeah, man, I haven't seen anything that looked reckless to me. Everything looked, just kind of products of racing.
Travis making some moves. He's already made it up to third, going to try to go for second here. He already made an outside move on the 52 of Nike Boy Will. And was already trying to get a run on the 22 as well of Tackleberry there. So,
man, I feel like that would maybe put you, Taddy, in a tough position. Who am I going to work with, the 22 or the 4? You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to say anything. It's just, say a question. But
I'm in first place. I'm going to work with who keeps me there.
There you go. I like that. That's a good answer. Titans with that little laugh. You got something on your mind. How you feeling right now about this race? Are you mad that you don't have a fire suit on and you're not in here?
I'm going to have a fire suit on for when I do this Summer Showdown qualifiers, but that's the thing. I like what Titans do. Yes. I like what Tad's doing with putting the pedal to the metal and saying, you know what, I'm not going to save fuel. Save a fuel for weak people.
And speaking of, he's going to pits, but it looks like he's going with just the 97.
That's what I wish these qualifiers would do for these custom guys, and including myself. Just get rid of the whole fuel saving aspect and just
all out
straight speed, all out.
Yeah,
you got it.
I remember, I feel like the last time I really played Heat 5 was that Dover qualifier, where it's like people were running 3-gear setups and stuff like that, and I was like, I don't know.
Not to disagree with that, but a track like the super speedways here at Talladega, I agree most of the time. I hate fuel saving, especially when you're going to go 60 miles an hour slower than everyone. But here at Talladega, if you just get behind everybody, you're going the exact same speed. You're just able to save simply because of the fact that the draft is so strong.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but then you might be in a spot like poor Keystone. was in. You know, he was just, it's unfortunate. These guys are staying out. Just trying to get back with Taddy, see if that 97's anywhere around him, because I thought that he pitted with him. Well, that 97, he must have. Yeah, he's way out there. All right, well, good luck here. Let's see. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on this group. I'll stick with Blakey T and that 16 truck is at the back of this lead pack. See if they decide to pit anytime soon. And it looks like they're all coming down. They're fanning out. Don't want to get into anyone. Don't want to bump anyone to speed. And it looks like he might. Oh gosh. Wow.
A lot of cars.
Man, yeah, that's when you think, you know, I'm glad no one has my address in case they're mad at me, you know. But these trucks are coming down pit road. It would be nice to see how they come out here. Old guy, 24 in that 74 truck. We've seen him have a few mishaps. Glad to see him still in here, though. Man, that's good. You get that seat time. You show that you're not just one of those guys who's gonna come in, not do well, and then back out or something. Can't have that.
So the way that sits here, it looks like it maybe will put Taddy to the lead here since they came in, so it should put him back at the point.
The 24 still hasn't pit. He's the leader on the backstretch right now.
All right, good to know. These guys are together trying to get off pit road. It looks like Shaq is trying to be like, hey guys, we got to stay down. We got to blend, and they're not having it. Ah, man, I don't know what to think about that. You have to take a look. Let's see, try and sort things out. Keystone is on pit road. A-Trout. Oh, Mo Power Cat is by himself. A-Trout's got a group behind him. Smitty's at the end of a two-car field here. Two-car lineup. Truck, I must say, is Taddy's to the outside of the 13 and pulls himself down below the Evo B. Man, how many laps you got left here?
Enoch, I just figured out his gamer tag.
The Evo B?
I'll tell you after the stream.
Yeah, dude, because I said it quick, and I was thinking,
what happened to him? He just
I don't know.
The 16 lag spiked him.
Oh, okay. Because he
That's funny. I didn't see that lag spike. What?
Yeah, neither did I.
So how do you feel about that lag spike right now, being right behind him, man? It's not good, Taddy.
I'm not right behind him. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not. Dude, I'm getting a headache trying to go through all these trucks right now. Oh man, here we go. Let's get to you. Oh, you're not. Yeah, dude. Who was I looking at? That was a test.
I was right behind him. I went to the outside as you said it and just made this run.
Oh, good. You got that 38 to your door. They're slowing down.
Taddy,
man, you're just running. They're having to check up. You could squeeze in behind the 4 if you wanted to. You don't even need to.
Dang, what a run.
Stay there. You're not clear. You're clear. You are.
What a run, Taddy.
Whatever cheat. You got Game Shark going, don't you? Huh? All right.
Oh, yeah. Man, I'm assuming they're backing it back down. I don't really know.
I know. Dude, jeez. And you pit a little sooner than them, so it looks like you're going to have to pit another time, maybe. I don't know. I haven't run this one. Two more stops. Did you start this race over? Wow, it's a long one. It's good, man. I like this. And it's nice to see all these guys are still kind of under a blanket. We'll call this, I don't know, a big blanket. But everyone's running pretty well.
I'm still saying we're taking his truck to the
R&D. It's going to R&D. Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect that. I was in 11th behind that 16.
Yeah, you don't sound surprised though. You don't sound surprised. There's not much surprise in your voice. I think he knew.
Yeah,
he knew. That was really good to watch.
I mean, I can't take it back now. I said I wasn't going to lift and try to save. I even pit early to try to break that up to get people to come with me, and I can't take it back now. So,
man, you got lucky there that you're able to stay there too. Because I thought since they didn't pit that next lap after you, I thought that was you're really going to be far back. So you kind of got saved.
It's such a big pack that when they pit, they didn't all come out together.
Right,
so,
and when they did come out together, they were fighting each other and slowing each other down. So
yeah, and even though they were going slower, I actually kept weaving in and out of them, the slower cars, to pick up the little bit of draft to keep my run going.
Right. Well, hey, good job, man. Keep it up. Looks like this second group, led by Mo Power, D. Smith. They got to stick together if they want to get up there. They're gonna. I think.
Mo Power, D. Smith's fast. What?
Sounds like some personal stuff right there, man.
Nah. Little jokes aside, yeah.
There you go.
Good to see him having a good run right now, though. Looked like he was having a little trouble earlier in this race, coming in when it counts.
Yeah, this race is going pretty well. I'm trying to work my way up to the front. Don't know which way I'm going through these buttons, but Taddy's doing it again. He's just saying, man, I'm just gonna go. You guys don't want to come with me. I'm just gonna do it. I think I saw Taddy with an oar out the window as if he was paddling as well. I think he's using the air as water to paddle past these guys. I think it's fast. It's fast. It's a Chevy, so I mean, it's gonna be fast. Take a look back at the Evo B. He's gotten himself together. 52.
Yeah, I believe Taddy's using that every valve crack method right there, so he might be doing really good there. That's where he's getting that extra horsepower. All them cracked valves. It's pure raw
horrible.
horsepower.
Yeah, I got a VTEC motor. I put variable valve timing in my truck with these V8s. I don't do it. Go back to probably your dad. Probably not, but he's a hopeful. He's a glass half full kind of guy. And
definitely not mine.
a lot of two of these Mo Power guys are on pit road. They backed out of the race. That's gotta hurt for their other teammates. That really shows a lot. It's gonna change your name like that. Good for them. Good for them. Hopefully they'll have a nice outing next time around. Keystone Cowboy in that Hooters truck, the 24 with looks like, is that the 44 or the 46? I don't know. But they're trying to make up some ground. It's going to be tough. They got no one else to work with. 38 of Mo Power Disaster. He's in the middle of that nice big old pack. Cat. He's a lone cat right now. 8 Trout's doing a heck of a job as usual. And there's a truck all the way on the outside. No surprise who it is. It's Taddy. I mean, come on. Who else is it going to be? No one else is really doing it. Let's go. Let's see.
I'll tell you right now, what's really hurts while I was seeing this, and it sucks for Keystone. He's just entering the tri-oval while they're already mid-backstretch.
And it's just going to get worse from there, They got ton of time.
Either strategy, if you throw a strategy to the wind, you probably put yourself back in tension, but it might screw you in the long run, so it's kind of hard to help you out either way where he's sitting around. I feel bad for him because he had a strong truck.
I know.
It's just
things happen. I'm sure he's having the same thoughts as you are, Grim, man. Like, there's not really much he can do right now. He's kind of hoping for a miracle. You can't try and save too much where you slow yourself down a lot. It doesn't always equal out the way you need it to.
That's the same thing with Mo Power Cats too as well. Something must have happened while they put him in a predicament too. He's by himself as well.
Yeah. See, that now would be a good time for those guys. Hopefully they have a steering wheel where they could have their other hand, maybe read the newspaper or something, because they're just riding around at this point. You know what I mean?
Because if they can't finish here, they're probably going to have to find a new job.
Ouch, dude, that was good. That was nice. No, but yeah, you know, like it's you get that track time. I know you don't. Not everyone needs track time, but you take it as it is, and I don't think anything has been a result of people just being reckless. Everyone's been running a heck of a race. This has been very exciting to watch, but there's gonna be those few people that have a bad day, and unfortunately they pick the short end of the stick.
And there's gonna be Patty who takes a run on the outside every time he gets in the draft.
And he can always find an open spot, a huge open spot where you can put an 18-wheeler in. You know, there's something about this race right now. Good point there, Larry Mack.
Being the owner of the league.
He's being smart. He knows what he's doing. It's good to see. I like it.
You're talking about the disadvantages of a super speedway. Like, say if they're going to an intermediate track next week, and this same thing happens, and he knows, let's say Keystone, knows he's got a fast car, he can rebound.
Mm-hmm.
Gear-wise, it's kind of hard to rebound from an incident at super speed where all it relies on is drafting. It kind of puts you in a spectrum of I'm kind of where I am right now.
Yeah, and there's no he's in a boat of his own, you know. So Titans, I don't know. You've been doing a lot more of the console racing than we have. And I'm not going to bug you about it, Taddy, but if you want, you can add in. What do you think the speed difference is right now between these guys in the pack and the guys that are driving by themselves, like Grim was just saying?
About 20 miles an hour for sure.
Oh, wow, that's depressing. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have asked that question because that's very depressing. That's tough to deal with. Look like one truck's on pit road. Might be the 74 of old guy.
We also lost the Australian, I guess, and he backed out as well.
It's too bad.
Hey, I'm glad we're having people from around the world in this little league, man. It's great.
Yeah. That's cool to see. Thanks, man, for, you know, I was being so selfish with time zones and stuff, but it's appreciated, man.
You don't know what time it is near him right now. I don't even know what time it would be for him right now.
No, what, like, I don't know. I'm not even going to guess.
I gotta look.
Please do. Yep.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock something. That's true. It is. Speaking of, let's have a drink. No. Always faster when you're sober, right? Let's go.
I don't know about that.
I don't know either, man. I don't know why I said that. It's not me. That's not me.
So depending on where he's from, I looked it up. So for the East Coast time for me is 9:07 right now for us.
Yeah.
It is 11 a.m. for him.
Oh, hey, that's nothing for him. No, that's not fair. He should be at like 5 a.m. We should be making him get up early. Change the time. So no, I'm just kidding. That's
wow. We gotta be. Yep, Taddy. It's gonna be 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. He's be up 5 a.m. for these racing here now.
Nah, that's sweet, man. Good. That's cool. I hope he has a good day today. Tomorrow. I hope he has a good day tomorrow. I don't know how that works. But right now, the Monster 97, he's getting down on pit road.
So that means Taddy should be going on pit road soon as well. Yep, called it.
You did call it. And who's going with him? I guess he didn't pay these drivers that much because he's not getting anyone to go down there too. But let's see. I'm going to try and stick with... No, I'm not going to stick with him because I don't know if anyone's watching that's driving. I don't want them to see and be able to count how long he's staying on pit road. Stick with Trout for now and see when he gets down on pit road here. And Smitty's leading it. Buddy, like we were talking about, looks like is that the 3 truckers? No, he is the 3 truck. Whoever's behind him looks like they're going to be pitting.
Probably your dad.
32. And you're right. Yeah, it's not probably your dad. It definitely is probably your dad. Sorry, I had to say it. Oh, I'm lost now. There we go. Yep.
Oh, he spun it. Oh, he spun it into pit road. Oh.
Wow.
He tried to lock it up hard.
I shouldn't have clicked buttons. I caught the tail end of that.
Probably not good.
That's another
F&A.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Oh, man. What happened to him? You know, what happened to Ben Stiller, dude? He didn't get in the race car driving. That's it. That's what happened.
His career would have been longer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he would have been funny. You know, he went the depressing mode. You know, like, I mean, Secret Life of Mitty, that was good, but then I don't know, he just got all depressed. I hope the best for you. I'm gonna dedicate this race to Ben. No, I'm not. But let's see how things go here. What? Okay, you're done for the night there. That's it, Titans.
Looks like Smitty just came off pit road, I believe.
Smitty's off pit road. All right. Who's I just on? Trout.
He just got Stiller.
Yeah.
I believe that
it's Ben that way. It's Ben that way. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, back to the race. Looks like a nice Taddy who did pit before RJ Smitty. He gets back in front of him. Nice little move. At least they can work together. You got someone that you can trust. Maybe. But we'll see. And 32 of probably your dad is there as well. So we got a three truck.
See if everybody makes it.
Yeah. That's a good call. All right, let's take a little break and listen to these motors, guys. How's that sound? Oh wait, you got something?
You get 15 laps to the tank. The final leader right now that was a lap ahead of us is now pitting, right? So there's 19 to go. So no driver that was in that lead pack can make it to the end.
Me, yeah. Wow.
Unless you save, that's your other option.
Yeah, that's a lot to save.
You'd have to save 5 laps in this stage, and you only had to say, or in this section, you only had to save 5 the whole race. So if you were going to go to the fuel saving, you would have already done it.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so you wouldn't have pit yet?
Yeah. He did it last night. He saved 5 laps of fuel, so it's possible.
Yeah, but he saved it throughout the whole stage. He knew in advance he had to save it. He didn't save it just after the last pit stop. Is where I'm getting at. Nobody's mindset is to save the fuel right now.
That's good. All right, let's take a little red line break. Listen to these trucks go. Alright, I feel like that was enough awkward silence. Let's get back to this. This is too much fun to be quiet over.
It's actually quiet. It's actually kind of quiet.
Oh, you liked it? Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, it's great.
Alright, my first and last race broadcasting then. I see how it is.
Well, it looks like
we're side by side here.
Groom needs to pick up the reins again now.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. You do an excellent job, man. And wow, look at that. Nice job. Everyone's sticking with, I believe that was Taddy that was leading that line.
Yes,
very nice. Good job.
Now, Keystone was the leader after it cycled through, but he was only about less than a quarter of a lap in front of the leader, in front of this pack when he pulled off to pit. So I don't think the fuel saving's going to pan out.
Nah, he also got caught up in that wreck earlier that we saw.
What are you thinking, Teddy? Are you thinking pit as soon as you hit the pit window, or are you going to pit a little bit later?
So pit in this coming lap, when we get to the line, fuel window opens. And I'm not sure yet.
Gotcha. What I'm going to do is I'm pitting right on the window.
Yeah, I never actually think things through. I just kind of go by the circumstance and figure out what I'm going to do.
Wow. It's working out, you know. That's a good question, man, and I'm going to just throw myself in there. I would try and see who's going to do what, you know. I mean, I'll follow if need be, as long as there's a group going. What about you there, Graham? You gonna dictate, or you gonna follow here?
I don't know, because I've actually been in this situation before. I'd say split it, whatever's left wise, and take just enough fuel and no tires.
Just enough fuel, no tires. I like that.
That's going to depend on what you did to stop before.
Exactly.
Somebody may have done no tires this last stop to get caught up or something. And in which case, you'll probably have to take tires this next time.
Sure.
All right, we got a question. Michael Morgan, how many laps left? Were you about 15, 16 laps? 17?
I'm coming to 14 laps to go.
14 to go? You guys are going so fast. I was behind. All right, 14 to go.
I feel like I would go in at lap. Probably 4 laps from now, actually. 4 laps, lap 10. I'd go in at that time, get enough gas, probably put some right side tires on it, and go.
I'm staying out as long as possible, actually, and then pitting last second as long as I still got people with me.
That's what I'm saying, because if you do it long as it's going to...
You keep that momentum up.
Probably not a lot of people. Yeah.
You know, yeah. I don't know. I'm just glad I'm not a crew chief, and I don't know how those guys do it.
Well, let's ask Larry Mack what his opinion is here.
Larry, talk about that fuel cell back there. Well, there's a reserve. You know just how many laps you got left in that reserve back there. I need to scream because I can't modulate my voice. Good, thank you.
That may be the most feminine Larry Mack I've ever heard.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, that's what I was going for. I was like doing my the limp wrist stuff too. You should see me. I should have camera on me right now. That's great. No, but he did explain it really well at Texas at Coda. You know, he was saying how because
the reserve,
the reserve, yeah. That was pretty cool. It was interesting stuff.
We see Taddy going in the back here, kicking off the first reserve while he's trying to race here, trying to get a little bit more extra fuel in the tank.
That's it.
That would be isn't the 24 truck? Isn't that Keystone?
Yep.
Yeah, 24 is Keystone.
So he's now a lap down, and pit stop doesn't put you a full lap down. So even though he may be able to make it now, I don't think it's going to pan out for him.
Yeah. See, that's that thing. Like kind of what I mentioned earlier. With is it going to be worth it trying to save? How does it pan out? Well, we'll see. That 97, man, it stinks to see him all by himself. I really liked watching that truck move forward. I don't know who Monster is, so it's cool to see someone I don't know doing well, but it's always next week. Looks like someone is hitting pit road. T-Bird, I haven't talked about it at all in that 15. Didn't he start like pole or second? He was pole, yeah. Didn't he? I think this is the first time we ever mentioned his name. That's always a thing you gotta look for. He could be Harvicking it, you know, like a nice sleeper. And but I don't know. He's
You're not talking about Harvicking wrecked half the field, right?
Not that Harvicking. No, not. Just showing up when you leave. I'm talking about like 2014 Harvicking kind of.
Oh, where did he come from? Harvicking?
Yes, yeah, dude. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you. And it looks like Taddy is hitting the pits. And he's got someone coming with him this time. Was that the 74 truck? Who was that?
Yeah.
It was. Thank you. Let's get back to Smitty is with Trout. So I was mentioning before how Taddy was working well with that 22. Where's that 22? I got to find him real quick. Yeah.
He's back with, I just saw him actually. He's back with T-Bird and...
T-Bird, yeah. He's at that second pack here, right?
Yeah, Justin Shackett, Eva... I don't know who the 44 is. I haven't figured that out yet.
No, I just keep thinking of Natalie Decker, too.
Well, that's the person I saw was in that car was Mulbear. So... so whoever... Oh, Heavy Duty. There we go.
Heavy Duty.
All right, so we got him in that pack with Eva B, Justin Shackett, Heavy, T-Bird, and then you got Tackleberry.
So, you know, they look like the pack to be in right now because they haven't split up. That lead pack is split up. They're two truck field right now up there while we've got 5 in this second field, and that might hurt Taddy and Trout and the others that were up there. Wow, this is gonna.
They're gonna, like he said, they're gonna have to pit.
Yeah, they're pitting this time. All of them are gonna be pitting this time. It looks like, at least in that second group, they're all communicating under the double yellow on the backstretch. It's just one of those unwritten rules. I don't know who started that. Makes sense. And the 22, yeah, he's right back there with them. They're all gonna slow down. Oh, the 44 is really slowing down. And they all, oh man, I thought 22 was gonna spin out from that.
Let's see how much ground Taddy makes up off this pit stop compared to them. Because they just hit that road.
Somebody's already out well in front of me. I don't know if that's that back or what.
But as Taddy is just entering 3, we got the leaders coming off pit road.
Taddy, where'd that 52 come from? Did you just blend at a perfect time, or?
They were coming up behind him.
Yeah, they were coming up.
Yeah, no, perfect. Good. That's good for you then.
If I'm not mistaken,
and then let me back in front of them.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, the 2 cars in front of you are actually RJ Smitty and probably your dad, are the 2 loan trucks right here. This might put them in a good spot here because they're going to be drafting, have a head of steam coming on to these guys coming off pit road.
Yeah, I'm taking a view from the 22 at Tackleberry right now because I really liked what those guys were doing, how those 5 trucks work together, and it looks like they may have come out at the same time as well. But yeah, I see probably your dad's up there, and
he's getting a huge run by Smitty right now.
That's right. Let's see if it can hold
huge
up.
Huge run. To the point. Wow, to the point. Good run by them guys.
I can't get to the right camera here.
Wow, that was an impressive run.
A lot of trucks. It takes a minute to get through.
Oh, man. Yeah, dude, and they just went right by him. I was thinking maybe they were going to stall out a bit, but we haven't seen really any stalling out. I don't know if it's with this update, but man.
The trucks tend to make better racing at these super speedways. They don't stall out quite as bad as the other series.
It's a good point. Yeah, as long as you got that momentum, you got your foot down, it's really the way to go. I like listening to the motors as I go through these different trucks, see who's...
Oh, Taddy's going to lose his teammate.
Is he pitting that 52?
Yeah, 52's pitting.
No. I guess those checks bounced, Taddy, sorry.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, at the very beginning when everybody else went into the save mode and I had to pit the 2 laps before them, basically at that point I kind of knew that I was in trouble.
Yeah.
And I never had any pit help the whole time, and every time somebody did try pitting with me, they got a penalty. Both the 97 and the 74, when he followed me, he got a penalty in 2.
Huge run on the outside. New leader, 13.
And it's those 5 that pit together, man. They're really working together. Let's see how long it takes until they stop working together, because that's going to be coming up soon with the amount of laps.
Exactly.
But Taddy, you brought up a really good point there. You've been doing this for a long time. You know, it was no surprise to you. You had a feeling, and you played the hand you were dealt. That was cool. It was good.
I mean, I didn't want to get into the fuel save, and I wanted to try to break up the fuel save.
I did.
By me doing that pit, and it kind of forced the hands. People had to come down, especially once I got drafted, you know.
Yeah.
And, because of that, nobody's doing the save. I mean, Keystone is, but it's not going to work for them. But on the same point, you've seen some better racing because it's more action. And, still strategy out there. A-Trout's still out there in the lead. I don't know if he's got help. Looks like there's a little pack in front of him. But he hasn't come to pit road yet, so I expect to see him here in the next 2 or 3 laps.
Yeah, he actually got passed by that one group that was following behind you guys before you all split up. But it looks like A-Trout will be pinned this time, I believe.
I think the 24 is out of fuel. And 3 and 4.
Well, he had a gamble going on himself too, you know. And I see that.
If you're on him, yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. How's Trout gonna get down to? Wow, good break.
The 24 was the one that was on the fuel saving strategy, so I guess
well, that's because he got wrecked. You know, he got wrecked in the back. Yeah. So he had to run that strategy, and you know, he's a veteran too, like you. It seems where he understands what he's dealt with. Let me get back to Smitty here. He didn't pit.
Smitty's did. Yeah.
He did pit.
Yeah,
and why did I?
Yeah,
I got him
with 32.
Right. That's right. And then that group of 5 passed by. I just had a brain fart between him and Trout that I was just talking about. Oh, looks like the 32 just checked up hard on the 3 there.
Trout's back off pit road. 38 is now your leader.
All right, let's take a look. 38 is the leader. Let's try and find him.
There's 3 laps remaining. So if there is a group of 5 up there, expect to see some racing here shortly.
Yeah, because the 98 and 34 just got around him. They've got about a corner on the group behind, but that group behind is double file. They should be thinking about staying together. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. I don't know.
I think that pack's going to catch him before the start-finish line.
I don't know. I don't think they're going to catch.
Before the end of this.
Well, now it looks like it is. It looks like Mopower Disaster in that 38 is kind of sandbagging a bit to pick up a run. He's going to time it well. I'm going to keep my view here on the 38, guys. So if you want to take a look at someone else to see, but I think he might be a big player at the final lap. But he's falling off now.
Guys, they're coming. They're gonna get him before the.
Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna get him now. What happened? How did the 38 not stay with him?
He didn't want to. He wanted to be a part of this pick.
Wow. See, this shows how long I've been out of the game, man. I didn't even think of that. I thought that the 3 of them would have been able to go just fine.
They're coming to the white flag right now.
All right, let me try and get to the 13 car. Truck. Here we are. The Evo B.
That's what just killed it. That 34 went low. It's just going to kill all the run. Here they come. 13 to the lead.
Wow, man.
I think that 98's out of fuel. Yeah, I think 98. Yeah, 98's out of fuel.
32's trying to make a move.
It's going to get interesting. Oh, that's going to be
RJ Smitty, I would want RJ Smitty behind me, but the 32's running high. He may have scrubbed the wall a bit.
Oh,
they're coming down.
Little rub. Woo! Oh, this is going to get interesting. Oh, who's going to win it?
Come on, get a little push. The 22's giving the 13 a good push, but the 32's got a lot of momentum. It looks like the 13's going to try and just push him up. Oh,
13. That was a good race.
13. Good job there, guys. Wow, way to keep it clean, everyone.
New guy just won the season opener for this one.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. Good win there. Nice work by everyone.
Good job from Evo B. Good job.
And great race there for the second night 2 of the season opener for GC Sports. The preset series here in the trucks. This 100% Talladega race was a long one, but it all comes down to the end with the 13 truck of the Evo B getting that win.
Man, I actually talked preseason in the preseason little talk deal podcast, and Evo B was actually one of my favorites to win on the Tuesday night truck series the whole season. I've seen him race in the Xfinity, I've seen him race in Cup, and he struggles a little bit, but in the same league I've seen him racing those 2 series in, he actually dominated and won every race in the trucks for that same league against the same drivers. I don't know what it is about trucks, but that driver has it figured out.
Yeah, man, it sounds like you've got a good intuition on these drivers, a good eye on that. Man, there were some really good drivers that we saw have bad luck in the middle of that, but it happens. Titans, it's happened to you, right? I mean, it has. Don't try and be, it's happened to you, it's happened to all of us, but everyone did a heck of a job. For those that had to drop out, oh, that's unfortunate, that stinks, thank you. That really good race, and you guys put on an awesome show. Everyone that watched, thank you too. I think, what do you want to try and get some folks in here? Or?
Yeah, I'm bringing Evo in, just the winner there.
All right.
That was impressive, man. Felt like I was in the race car racing that. That was impressive racing there.
Yeah, and when Evo does get in here, Titans, let's start with you. You can ask the first question for him, man.
Oh, okay.
But you got a minute. You got a minute. Let's see who had the fastest lap that race. Anyway, let's see.
That I do not. Everybody's backing out.
Probably your dad. It looks like.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, well, probably your dad's going to get it then. They backed out too soon. The fastest lap is worth points, but somebody has to stay there until they get the pictures. So.
All right, hey, race winner has joined, dude. Good job, way to go. We got Titans here.
Make sure he's always allowed, by the way.
Oh yeah, make sure you're always allowed, so we're not wasting time talking to you and you can't hear everyone else.
Oh, don't worry, I am.
You're on.
All right, man.
Yeah, good job. All right, Titans, you got anything?
Congratulations on your win, but I do want to just ask you what was going through your mind, like for those last 3 laps.
The last 3 laps with the back I was working with, T-Bird, Keystone for a little bit, and all them, of just playing strategy of if we all line up together and all 9 of us work together, we're going to have a lot better chance than everyone else who is going to be splitting up and running their own strategy. And when I saw the 4-car, come off the track, I was just thinking, well, there's the race. But we started catching the pack in front of us, and once the Red Sea parted, I took my chance and I was thinking, if I don't make it back here in first, I'm gonna wreck someone for it.
That's a good way to look at it. Hey, Grim, man, you got any congratulations you want to throw on this guy?
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even racing there, Evo, but I felt like I was in the seat where you were at. That was probably intense racing I've seen for a season opener for you guys.
Many more to come, hopefully. Many more to come.
Oh,
this is from tonight's race. It looks like it's a great league, a great group of guys who just want to race and competitive and have fun and play a strategy. Man, I can't wait for the future of these next couple of weeks of races and playoffs.
Man, I like to hear that. You're working together. You've got all these guys out here. You're not making yourself an island of one, and that's awesome to hear. Congrats on that win. You've got a win under your belt, first race of the season. How are you going to look at the next few weeks? You going to relax, or are you going to take that momentum and put it on your shoulders there and go?
Racing against Keystone, Blakey, Smitty, all these other guys that I've raced with before, I know this is going to put a flame underneath their ass. I'm going to have to keep this going as momentum boost of haul ass, Praisdale, and try to stay competitive as I can when playoffs come around the corner.
Man, that's the type of competitiveness I like to hear. Dude, congrats. You know where you're running next week by chance?
No, I do not actually.
No,
I knew we were Vegas tonight.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I can look it up for you.
Hey, yeah, don't worry about it, man. That was awesome to watch. One other thing I got to say, Evo, is that during the race we were talking about the different drivers, and there's a lot of familiar names and unfamiliar names. And I mentioned, I've never seen this dude's name before. I've never seen your name before. I've been around for a while. I don't really play much anymore, but I knew a lot of these guys, and I didn't see your name. But you were always there. You're very impressive. I like those moves you're making at the end. Really good job. It was cool seeing how you all worked together on that last pit stop. That definitely helped. Did you practice with any of these other drivers before this race, try and get a feel of what strategy might be?
I raced with Keystone and Smitty in another league, so that's kind of how I look at it towards practicing, we can say. Usually with them, I trade strategies with them. They trade strategies with me. We try to figure out the best setups that we can.
Yep.
And racing with them, I mean, they're great guys to learn from and great people to get advice from. Where they've been doing this a lot longer than I have. Where I'm on, I think like my 4th or 5th season into competitive racing. But it feels good to come out, with a league like this that's got a high prestige and high competitors. The best that there is and best there ever was. It's good to come out here with some of the guys I race with in our leagues and feel confident enough that if we stick together, we can work together.
Man, I don't think that could have been said any better, man. That's very good. You're competitive, but you're also, Yeah, you good with the team atmosphere, and look, you got a win out of that. You know, it really shows. Congratulations again. Thanks for joining us in the booth here. I don't know. We'll find out where we're racing next week, but that
we're gonna be at Auto Club.
Auto Club, love that track. That's like my favorite track, dude. Oh gosh, you can have a good time. You know, keep up what you're doing. You got that momentum on your back. All the drivers, awesome job. Thank you for putting on that great show for everyone. And everyone that was watching, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for chatting. And, you know, Taddy, thanks for putting this together. Thanks for being our in-race reporter. Grim, Titans, thank you for being here with me. It's been a heck of a time. Awesome talking to y'all. And enjoying this race. I can't wait for next week. But on that note, I think we can call it because I'm itching to go racing. But thanks everyone again for tuning in to GC Sports Racing, and we'll see you on the track. Take care, guys.